Hello, Mick here.
And Peter here.
For Guitar Paradiso. Now we are in the store and Pete's decided to lay a little challenge down.
Laying it down, yes.
Can we find 5 Overdrive pedals for 50 quid?
Because you know what, I only have 50 quid. And I would like to buy a really nice Overdrive pedal. But is there 5 Overdrive?
I got 10 quid and a receipt for £6.74. I got £16.74-ish.
I might struggle. Let's see what I have. I've got some pocket lint. I got some picks. I got a Danish Pete picks and some other picks. I'm not sure that's gonna. Maybe if we scrape the money together, let's see if we can find a really nice Overdrive pedal. But we want to get the best one, so we're gonna pick 5.
Yeah, 5 Overdrive pedals under 50 quid. No distortions, no fuzzes, nothing like that. We're talking about just a nice Overdrive pedal.
And let's see what happens. Let's go to the pedal cabinet. Come this way. We can definitely count these ones in, can't we? Because they're only
Tone City.
Tone City. They have about $39.99.
Very affordable.
Yes. So there's one that I really like, which is the white one, which I can't remember what it is. But there's a tube screamer type here.
Yep.
There's a Klon type there. Golden Plexi is kind of a Marshall, so that's
more Overdrive. That's more distortion-y.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's try the. Is there one you said is a bit like a Klon?
That's a bit like it. That's a Klon.
What, the Bad Horse.
Yeah. Bad horsey.
Okay.
You know, there's a horse, the horseman. Let's see. So I've got some keys. Is this the right key? Anyway, let's pick that one. There you go. Good. So that's $39.99, and it fits in your pocket. Right. What else is there? He doesn't need any more pedals. Right. So next cabinet here. Right. So the Black Star. I've got a piece of paper here because we had to write them down. Which is also under 50 quid. See if I can find the key. And there's a more blues crab in there. And then there's an SD1 somewhere. And then we have to get one of the new TC electronic pedals. Ready? While I'm down there. Right, so Black Star LT drive.
Bit of a yellow thing going on currently.
Yeah, and blues crab. Not blues crap, but we'll find the SD1 because we've got one of those here. I think it might come. It should
From
be there.
It's probably in that room over there.
And then we need to find the TC electronic. Come this way. Hey, here it is. The new Cinder.
Oh, they're big.
They're very big.
First time I've seen one of these.
Yeah, and it's kind of. I'm very interested in plugging one of these in. So.
For when you need a large pedal.
What does that say? Do not open.
Move this one.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna just do a reach around on that one.
First time I opened the cabinet.
Reach around. That one there. And I'm sure, Mick, that when we come out there, people would probably go, there's probably more of these pedals that are less than 50 quid, but...
Well, this is okay.
That's okay, we've picked 5 and we'll go with that. So let's find the SD1 somewhere, and then let's head back to the video room. Come on! back in the video room. Hello? Right.
Hello.
So, it's okay? You alright? Was that just too funky for your throat?
It was too funky, yeah.
It was too funky for his throat.
Yeah.
Right, so,
No
we're
jokes.
back in the video room. And we've got the 5 pedals. I know they're not really sort of exemplary put up here with the draw of power down here. And it looks a bit messy, but that's kind of what we could...
It's how it is.
It's how it is, ladies and gentlemen.
How it is.
It's how it is. You get a nice view from upstairs. So we got the Tone City Bad Horse, the Moor Blues Crab. So not the crab, I assume is that. I've never seen a bluesy crab before. Can you explain that to me?
They're all bluesy. They like kind of walk sideways, don't they? Like, I'm so bluesy, I walk sideways. I walk sideways down to the crossroads. And an awesome joke about lobsters.
Go on.
I guess you could probably say it for crabs. 2 crabs sat in a bar, and two crabs walk into a bar. That's it. And the barman says, "You guys, you get out of here now." And the crabs say, "Why? What have we done?" He says, "Every time you come in here, you're always giving it that." It's an old one, but it's all right.
Oh, it's an oldie, but it's a crappy. Anyway,
Yay.
I like it. So, Black Star LT Drive, been around a while.
So long, it's got a chip on it.
Absolutely. These are the ones that we got in the cabinetos in the shoppers. And this is the Boss Super Overdrive, the SD1, which has also been around for absolutely
Fond memories. First
eons.
overdrive pedal I ever owned.
Yeah.
And I liked it so much I had 2 of them.
Yeah. And I think it's just one of those classic overdrive pedals,
Yep.
and it hasn't changed anyway. And the new Cinders Overdrive from TC Electronic.
2 things about that.
2 things.
1, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Same. I thought it was going to be smaller.
Yeah. And the second thing, there is no second thing.
You know what I do like? That pedal has got 1 plus for me, and that's the top-mounted jack sockets.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I kind of like to look for in a pedal these days, because it saves up space on your pedal board. Even if you got these small pedals, when you have them now, you see we're using some Switchcraft patch cables here, and they're quite big. I know you can get smaller and thinner ones.
Well,
but
now it's just
still,
as wide as a normal pedal.
Exactly. It's just as wide as that is, or that is.
Posing the question, what have you saved in space?
Yes,
Answer
that you
being
could got in tone instead.
Not much.
But it might not be, that is anyway, that's why we had 50 quid. I'm gonna buy a pedal, an overdrive pedal. What do I get? These were the 5 that we could find in the shop. There might be more out there. I'm sure there'll be.
We are going to swap the orders around a bit as well, because it might be that this one on the end is seeing all of these.
Yes.
So we will put these 2 further to the front.
I think what we'll do in a minute is we'll literally do one at a time.
Okay.
Because now you just heard them in the beginning.
Yeah.
We were faffing about, turning some knobs. Actually, why should we take 2 at a time, or what do you think?
Yes, let's do that.
If we do 2 at a time. So should we do the 2 small ones?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Right.
tell you how this is going to work, Pete.
The 2 smallest pedals are now on there.
Right, let's do the maximum gain test.
Okay.
Are you going to play the guitar?
I can play the guitar, yes. Which amp would you like to go in? The Hugenketten or the Victory? Victory?
Let's go into the Victory. So,
Okay.
Victory V40, Fender Telecaster.
Fender's Telecasties.
When you walk into any music shop in the land, the first thing you do when you try in fact, you wouldn't be walking into any music shop in the land. You'd be walking into
Andertons in Guildford.
and you would plug in your overdrive pedal. And the first thing you would do is turn the gain up to 10.
I'll tell you what, I just met Frederik in the shop. He came all the way from Odense, flew all the way over here to try out loads of pedals and Andertons. I tell you,
hello,
all the
Frederik.
way. He is down the shop right now trying out pedals, because the selection,
They were talking Danish.
the erection selection. We were talking Daneland language. We're talking Dutch.
It's literally just noise.
Yeah, it's like backwards English.
Let's do the maximum gain test, Pete.
Maximum Gainos into the Victory,
Give me some sugar.
because I am your neighbor. Okay. I hear more clean signal coming through that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Both sound great.
Minimum gain.
I mean...
Or much less gain.
Yeah. Let's see when it kicks in. I'll see if I can find where it kicks in. So what it does with this?
I prefer this one with gain and this one cleaner.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
What about you?
So, yeah.
Should we
Same
move on?
kind of thing. Let's go quickly in the middle. See what happens. Yeah.
So Bad Horse, it's supposed to be a bit clonny, is it?
Yeah.
It's definitely got that upper mid
Yeah.
aggressive thing going on, whereas this one is a little bit softer in that mid range.
And you hear the clean signal come through, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I think if
just
you
a
wanted a
little bit.
cleaner, boostier thing, that's working really well for me.
Yeah.
Slightly smoother overdrive, this is working better for me.
Yeah, let's see this. It's just both of them, same time. And I got the softest pig in the world to play the funky stuff with. Anyway, let's move on.
What should we have next?
What do we have next?
Should we stay on the yellow theme?
Shall we stay on the yellow theme, or shall we do all three of them, or do you
Yeah,
want
let's
to
do all
compare
three
one
of
to
them.
another?
Let's do all three of them.
There we go. Right. So
Okay.
the three biggest pedals on the thing.
Shall we start with the maximum gain test again?
Maximum gain test.
'Cause
It's a
that's
great
what-
idea.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
when
Tone about 12, right?
Tone in the middle.
Tone in the middle.
We can tweak to test in a sec.
Trick to testing.
Ready?
Cinders.
Leslie Paul!
So one thing to notice about this pedal, which is I'm not such a fan, is that when you click down on it, it doesn't come on till you let go.
Yeah, it's got one of those new foot switches, isn't it? Not a.
Is that an? Is
That
that
one
a?
has as well. Oh, but that one comes on.
Yeah,
This one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not till you lift it. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit. So normally you would just go on. You know, here it's like on, and you think no, it's not on. You have to let you go with your foot first. So what if you go? You know, if you are in the middle of it, and you go and you just want to tap it in, but you forget to move your foot off the pedal, and then it's just so clean. What is that all about?
Let's hear it with the Telecaster.
But That's really difficult for me to. This is very saturated fat, almost distortiony. These two I like more, but I'm not sure which one I prefer of these two. I like that the fact that the clean comes out in this one, but that one sounds good as well.
Well, a lot of people say this is a bit like a tube screamer because it's got that mid hump.
Yeah.
And it really has got that mid hump.
Yeah.
And if you're playing, single note leads and you want fatness and you want a solo boost, it's a really good choice. These two both have a wider EQ curve to my ears, so they, in comparison with the SD one, they sound more mid scooped, but actually they're probably a bit flatter. I really like this in a kind of boost sense.
A kind of big way where you have to take your foot off it before it comes on, kind of way.
I like the way it kind of boosts.
That's nice at low gain.
Yeah, because you keep a bit of that. This one does too. Keeps a nice bit of presence on the top there.
Yeah, well, that one is much more that mid pushed.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. So okay, so let's give it a bit more of that.
Well, see, this is the thing about overdrive pedals. I think what you need to do is when you're looking for an overdrive and say, okay, I've got 50 quid, here's 5 of them, as we've now shown you. You have to come into the shop and try them out because your playing might work better with one or the other.
I'm amazed how different they all are.
Absolutely ridiculously different. You can have all of these, and you will have all shades, not just yellow, but drive.
One thing I would like to try.
You can try anything
as I
you
said
like.
earlier, I quite like the way this one has got in its sort of boosty setting where it keeps. It's quite a nice classic rock.
Yes.
So I'm wondering what would happen if you kick the Super Overdrive on after it.
Hang on.
as I remember, works really nicely as a booster because it shelves off all that one end.
So, you know, we haven't compared all of them to each other because that would take 5 hours to do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But we had a little play there, and then the outro here again. I think we need to plug them all in, and then just have some tweaker-roonies.
Some tweaker-roonies.
Do you want to do some tweaker-roonies? We plug them all in again.
Let's do that. Let's So when we started off, these two small pedals were on that end. Let's put them on this end.
Let's do that
and see what happens.
Yes.
Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna play a Strat for a bit.
Yes. I might play something with some. I might play those 90s. Right, P90s. For me, this Yamaha.
Fender Stratocaster for me. Peter's Fender Stratocaster.
RS502T. Nice.
Stratocaster.
Stradivarius caster. Exactly.
Right. You're gonna lay down a loop then?
Shall I lay down the law?
Lay down a loop.
Okay. Boo. Anyway, there you go.
Interesting.
Okay, come on. You can't just say interesting and not just share. Share with the group, Mick. Come on.
Well, you know, what... So heard in isolation, I thought this one was definitely had a bit of kind of hairiness and a little bit of an unpleasant top end. But actually, against the rhythm guitar, that really helped it cut.
Yep.
Same with this. When you play it next to that, it sounds... I don't want to say thinner because it's not thinner. It's got a huge mid-range spike, but a lot of the bass gets cut away. Yeah. But actually, as a solo boost, it's fantastic.
Yeah, because you don't need all the bass. You need to be heard, don't you?
This one in isolation, great, loads of gain, really kind of fat, thick, overdrive sound. Yeah. These two definitely more an acquired taste. There's something I really like about this.
Yeah. Me too.
It's cutting.
Yeah, there's something I like about that as well. I think it's a great pedal for like 39 quid. I think these two are definitely the cheapest. I think from about 30 quid and up to 50.
Madness.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah. Could you possibly pick one?
It's really difficult because there is these three here. Actually, I like them all. This might be a bit too gainy for me.
Me too.
I've got one of these and it's great and I've had it for a long time and I've always used it. I was looking at getting one of these. The only problem with this is, for me, it's not about the sound. It's about that.
That annoys you that much?
That annoys me that much not to get one. No, but honestly, I know you can put it in a board, you can put it in a G2 or any switching system, and then you just put it on and it's not a problem. And then then I might get it. But if you're going to use it, I think it'll kind of, because every other pedal here works when you click it down.
It's just little things with Pete. It's just the smallest thing.
No, but you know what I mean, though.
Sends him absolutely nuts.
Over the edge. No, but it is kind of. Can you imagine if you get your guitar, and this was the other way around?
Yeah.
Or if the volume was the other way around. So instead of volume up like that, it was the other way around.
Yeah.
That would just drive you nuts, man.
Would drive you nuts.
Big fat hairy nuts. Literally, really, really, really annoying. But I appreciate it. It's great built. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it works well, it sounds good, it's a solid piece of thing, you know, and for 50 quid, what do you get for 50 quid?
I'm having this.
Yes.
And either this or this.
Yes, same. But if you could pick one.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I say that because of the kind of amps I use.
Yeah.
And I know that's going to work really well into the kind of amps I like.
Yeah, and I'm the same, and it is 40th anniversary of the Boss pedal this year.
Is it?
Yeah, they did the DS1, so with orange writing and a black casing.
Wicked.
Which is the 40th anniversary of Boss pedals. So they have been on the game for a long time, and this one has not been changed since that came out.
It's funny, isn't it?
Or has it? I don't know. They made
it definitely has.
Yeah, they did the Vasacraft version.
Yeah, it's more like the original one. So I can remember many years ago, being a kid, where a Boss pedal was like...
I know.
It was the kind of thing you dreamed of, because all we could afford was the Arian pedal or whatever.
Yeah.
So getting one of these was a big deal, and I can't even remember, I think they might have been about that then.
Yeah. I know, it's not.
Maybe even a bit more. I seem to remember them being 80 quid at one point.
Probably.
But anyway, so what are they now, 49 quid?
It's 49 quid. They're 47 pounds, I think.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, the links are below. So here you go, guys.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
5 pedals. Let us know what you think. Maybe let us know some other ideas you like to do, because it's a good. We understand people have budgets to buy things. It's not everybody who's got 300 quid to throw on a Jan Ray pedal or something, and that's absolutely fair enough.
It takes years to get there.
It takes a long time to get there.
It takes a lot of missed meals, unhappy wives, missed gas bills.
Missed births of your children.
Crap cars.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How many crap cars have I bought because I bought an amp?
I mean, just look at my car now, and I don't even have a nice amp.
Yeah. It's all about priorities, people.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
anyway, 5 Overdrive pedals that we could find in the Andertons store right now for under 50 quid. Come and take them out. And this was Guitar Paradiso. My name's Pete.
My name's Mick, and I'm going to turn them all on.
Yeah, baby! Da 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 da.